Chapter 1. Welcome to the world. You're born into an ocean that's dark, vast, and filled with constant movement. Your whole world is a swirl of currents, and you're tiny, really tiny, smaller than a grain of rice. In fact, when you first hatch from your egg, you're so small that no one could even see you if they weren't looking closely. Your birth is nothing like the movies. There's no bright light or grand welcome. Instead, you're surrounded by thousands of other tiny new octopuses, your siblings, who are all just as confused and lost as you. The only thing you know is that you have to move. You have no real control over where you're going, but the current is pushing you along, and all you can do is float, helpless and vulnerable. You don't even have arms yet, just tiny little fins on the sides of your body to help you wiggle and steer a little. You're completely at the mercy of the ocean. Your mother, who laid the eggs that brought you into the world, isn't there to help. She spent her last bit of strength guarding and protecting her eggs until they hatched. She can't help you now. For her work is done. She's gone. You have no idea what's next or what you're supposed to do. All you know is that you have to survive. You float through the water with your tiny, soft body, feeling the ocean's cool touch. Everything around you is so much bigger and scarier. You're not quite sure what's going on, but you instinctively know to be careful. The ocean is full of predators. Bigger creatures lurk nearby, ready to gobble you up if they spot you. It's a dangerous place to be so small. You're so tiny that you don't even have a proper shell or hard exterior to protect you. You're completely exposed, and every little movement feels like a threat. Your instincts tell you to hide, to find somewhere safe to blend in. You have no way of knowing where to go or how to find food. All you know is that you're alone. And the only way to make it is by staying out of sight. You're barely even aware of your tiny arms starting to form, still soft and undeveloped, but soon enough they'll become your key to survival. In these first moments, all you can do is drift, hide, and hope that somehow you'll make it through this confusing and dangerous new world. Chapter 2. Growing Up, the Art of Disappearing. As time goes by, things start to change. You grow bigger, and your 8 arms begin to take shape. At first, you don't know how to use them, but soon you realize they're your secret weapon. Your arms can touch, feel, and even taste the things around you. It's a strange feeling, but it's also exciting. Like you're becoming more than just a tiny blob. You find a rocky hideout where you can rest. It's safe here, and for the first time, you can actually breathe easy. But you don't stay hidden forever. You realize that your skin can change color and texture like magic. One minute, you blend into the ocean floor, and the next, you match the coral around you. You're not just hiding anymore. You're disappearing. You can feel the power in this ability, and it makes you feel like you're in control. But even with all these new powers, you still need to eat. You get better at hunting, waiting for the right moment to catch crabs and shrimp. Your arms shoot out quickly, grabbing your meal before it even knows what's happening. You're starting to feel more confident, like you're getting the hang of this whole survival thing. Chapter 3. The Curious Genius. As you grow older, something clicks inside you. You realize your brain is a lot more powerful than you thought. Not only do you have a big brain, but your arms also have brains of their own. It's like you've got 8 little helpers, all doing different things at the same time. One arm is feeling around a crack for food, while another arm is already munching on a snack. You start to understand that you can multitask like no one else in the sea. You also start to notice that you can solve problems, just like humans do. One day, you find a jar with food inside, but you can't figure out how to open it. No problem. You twist the lid off with ease. Another time, You find a crab hiding in its shell. You use a rock to break it open. You feel proud, like you've just discovered a new way to survive. Sometimes you have fun too. You rearrange shells and rocks for no reason other than it feels good. Or you squirt water at passing fish, just because you can. It's your way of letting loose in a world that's usually all about surviving. You start to feel like you're not just living, but really living. Chapter 4. Love and Legacy. You feel it growing inside you, a deep, undeniable pull. It's more than just hunger or fear. It's the drive to find a mate, to fulfill your purpose. The ocean, once just a place of survival, now feels like a path, guiding you toward something you don't fully understand yet, but know you must do. The search is long, and at times the ocean feels emptier than ever, but eventually you find them, another octopus. You approach cautiously, circling each other in the water. There's no rush, no frenzy, just a quiet connection, and then you extend your special arm, the hectocotylus, and transfer your genetic material. It's not the explosion of joy you expected, but it's fulfilling. This is what you were made for. If you're a male, the end comes quickly after mating. Your body weakens, and as your energy fades, there's a calmness. You've done your part. The ocean continues on, but you won't be there to see it. For a female, however, your journey doesn't end. You retreat to a quiet den, laying thousands of eggs. The weight of the task settles in, but you focus. Your energy pours into protecting and fanning the eggs. You stop eating. You stop moving for anything other than the task at hand. It's exhausting, but you do it without hesitation. This is your legacy. As the eggs hatch and your young drift away, the quiet sadness sets in. You won't be there to see them grow, but you know they carry a part of you. Your purpose is complete. You have passed on your strength, your knowledge, your survival instincts. And as you fade, knowing the ocean continues, you feel peace. It was worth it.